There's been a lot of talk recently about the harms of screen time and social media and the possibility of banning social media for under 16s. My name's Holly and I'm a researcher at the University of Oxford, and our research points to a question that often gets missed.
A lot of people are spending time in online environments, and we're all quite curious to know, for young people, where it might be beneficial and where it might be harmful. This paper is really important because it's shining a spotlight on one area of exposure online that we think is harmful, and that is for self-harm content online and the vast number of young people who are being exposed to this without actually searching for it.
We asked over 30,000 young people about self-harm content online. 1/3 of them told us that they had come across self-harm content online in the past month. 3/4 of those told us that that content was embedded with other content while they were simply online. What's really important is that most young people weren't actively searching for it. Only less than 10% were sent by someone else or actively searched for it themselves.
So one thing that we could do to consider the scale of this problem is to look at the whole population of young people living in England. And so when you take into account that there are just over 5 million young people in England aged 11 to 18 years, you can work out that around 1.8 million of them will have seen self-harm content online in the last month. That is an enormous number, and it has real implications for how we can build a society that helps young people be safe online.
So the question isn't just about whether the content exists online or whether young people are actively searching for it. It's about what's being shown to them. And there's things that we can do to change that. So we can make platforms safer by design, and we can help young people to understand what algorithms are showing them so that they have more control back over what they see while they're online.
What this latest OxWell finding has shown is the majority of young people who see self-harm content online are not actively searching for it. This must be something that algorithms are driving in their direction, and we think it's important to do two key things here. Number one, help everyone understand what algorithms do, how to influence algorithms, and number two, start to have serious conversations with these platforms in policy about actually what can we do to intervene to stop these algorithms driving more harmful content in front of young people. Social media is not all bad. A lot of people find good kind of interactions with friends through it. They learn stuff about their own lives. They even learn really useful academic content. They find humor there. We are not saying that social media is bad.
In addition to those young people who saw this kind of content without looking for it, there was also a small minority who actively went searching for self-harm content online. And this is a group we don't know loads about. We don't know if they were searching for content in order to seek support or for other reasons. But we know that they were actively going out looking for this kind of content. And these young people had higher, what we would call risk profiles. So they were lonelier than other students, and they were also facing lots of other types of potential harms online, like online aggression, for example. And so when we think about what to do about self-harm content, we need to make sure that we're also tailoring approaches for this smaller group of young people who are actively looking for it.
There are clearly disturbing content, but there's a very, very big grey area. And because of that grey area, is this content helpful or unhelpful or damaging or harmful? I think we actually have to work together. This is something that policy has to be involved with, that practitioners have to be involved with, that young people have to be involved with, as well as the social media platforms. We obviously need to put pressure on the social media platforms, but we all need to together take a collective approach to this issue.